Welcome on into the 12th and final episode of the 2023 version of Diggin Deep with BGSU Volleyball. Today I'm joined once again by the head coach of BGSU Volleyball, Danijela. Tomic. Coach, thanks for sitting down with me today.
Thank you, Stephen.
Coach, so I know it's been a few weeks since the season wrapped up, but this was a season where unfortunately you couldn't get the MAC championship in your hands, but this was a road that took a lot of twists and turns to get to that point, and just the fact that the team was able to get to that point had to be an accomplishment within itself. So talk a little bit about that adversity to get to the championship and how there was a lot of ups and downs, but eventually you got to the point that you guys needed to get to.
Yeah, let me just first say, you said unfortunately we didn't win a MAC championship. It seems like the standards that we set are so high that we're expected to win a championship every year, which I think it's an unreasonable expectation. What we expect is to be on that stage, that we are contenders every year, and we show that again this year. 5 years in a row to be on that stage, and as the sixth seed to do what we did at the end of the season was just remarkable in a way, and we are so proud of it. But you mentioned adversity. I think I've been saying this. It's not because of adversity what happened to us this year. Is because of all the adversity that we went through, that we were so good at the end, and the way how we showed up, how we competed. We came up short against a really good Western Michigan team that deserved to win. They had a historic season, but I can tell you, I couldn't be more proud of our team, because at some point of our season, when we were on that losing streak, we had to make a choice who we wanted to be and how we wanted that season to end. And it's another season, I believe, and a story, amazing story that BGSU Volleyball told and wrote in 2023.
Yeah, and so with the season being done, and it's another outgoing of the senior class, and these seniors this year, they really had to embody the leadership roles in the team more so than maybe they already had done in the past. So talk about your seniors and about how they were able to really kind of take those younger players that you had to put on the floor this year under their wing and really galvanize the locker room.
Yeah, it's this is again a senior class, and I'm going to include Petra in this group too as a fifth-year senior, because Petra played a major role this year, even though she wasn't on the floor. But Hannah Best, Alexis Mattil, Jaden Waltz, Alex LaBoy, Kat Mandley. I think that's everybody. Am I correct? That's everybody. All of them. They played in 4 MAC championship matches. How many student athletes in Division I at any level can say that they played their whole college career? They were on that stage, they competed, they won. I believe we won 2. Is my count right? Okay. And they wanted to leave this program in a better place, and they left a mark, definitely a positive mark. When they came as freshmen, I thought that year, the impact that they made, and it was COVID year. This is again our COVID class, right? The level of competitiveness in our gym went significantly up, and we were able again to make strides because of this class, and they just got better and better and better. This year wasn't smooth. It was hard for them too, because of all the struggles, adversity that we hit. They had to learn. I think they learned a lot about themselves, like all of us. I've learned a lot, even about myself. But what leadership means, what it takes, how younger players look up to you as a leader, as somebody who has more experience. And I'm so proud of them, how they responded when it was hard, when it was challenging, when we asked them to do more than what they believed they could, and they did it. And I will be forever grateful for them, and just who they are as people. And I know that they're gonna be successful in life after volleyball. And what we always, my mission is to develop leaders of character and champions on and off the court. They've shown that they're champions on the court, and I know they're gonna be champions in life.
Well, you said a lot of seniors there. That's quite the healthy group there going out the door. And so now in the off season, it's all about recruiting. And so I think a lot of people are just curious, what does your day look like now as a head coach of volleyball when the season is not in season and you're worried all about recruiting? What does that look like a little bit?
Yeah, well, the rest of the year is going to be recruiting, and it's going to be development of everybody who's coming back. That's very important. The spring is where we sow the seeds for what we believe we're going to reap in the fall, spring and summer. But recruiting is a big piece. It's a lifeline for us. When I think about priorities, for us, our staff, and this is something that I talk to my staff, is the team always comes first. They're the main thing. Us being the best for the team, how we develop them. Second is recruiting, because without new players, we have players graduate. Now we need new Falcons. It's huge. Transfer portal. It's crazy. I don't know what else to say. This week has been really busy for us with recruiting, connecting, bringing kids recruits on a visit. We believe one of our biggest recruiting tools is our current student athletes. So whenever we have a recruiting visit, we really want our recruits to meet our players, and this is the finals week, so it was navigating that, and our players want to meet their possibly future teammates. So that's the big emphasis now. I can say we got 2 verbal commitments in the last 36 hours now that we are very excited about. This is for the 24, so this is for the next fall. So we are finishing our 24 class and still working on our 25 class, and we already started receiving emails from recruits from class of 26, 27, and I'm like, come on, let me finish 24 and 25, then I'll focus on the young ones. But it's an ongoing thing, and it is important to us. We take the recruiting piece very seriously, because we want to be a program where players stay for 4 years. We really don't want to do much recruiting in a transfer portal. I think it's inevitable, just the nature of college athletics and how things are going. I think it would be unreasonable to say we will never recruit transfers. We might have some transfers this spring and fall. But when the time comes, we will announce. Of course, we cannot make any announcements until everything is official. But it's a daily. We recruit daily, and it's all of us, coaches, and of course, when we have recruits on campus, our players, I believe, are the best recruiters. And of course, our community. Community. That's something. When recruits are asking our current players what they like the most, and we heard that this week. They talk about BGSU community and how special it is. So it's not just us, it's everybody. There's so many layers and circles how I see recruiting. It's not just me, my staff, it's us, it's players. It's everybody here in this building, and then our BGSU, our Falcon community.
Yeah. And speaking of community, my final question for you, well, just elaborate. You told me earlier in the week that for the first time in your time here at BG, you guys have led the MAC in attendance. And that's a big accomplishment. I know that's been a dream of yours while in this program, to get the Stroh Center really packed to watch your team. And so to be first place in attendance this year, talk about how that makes you feel a little bit as a coach.
Dream big, right? That was one of my goals from the day one I came here. We have worked a lot, not just me, my staff, the leadership here. From Derek Vandermeer, our AD, Taylor Jefferson, marketing director, our ticket office, Will here in the ticket office. It took a team for that to happen. Falcon Fanatics, I gotta give them a shout out, and then all of our loyal fans and supporters who have been coming for years, who have been there even when, I always say, if I didn't have to be in Stroh to watch our team play, I probably wouldn't. They were there with us. And to say now that we have the highest attendance numbers, and if my memory is correct, it's 1,253. I believe that's the number. Yeah. That's the average.
We'll fact check that.
The goal is again 50. The next one is below 900. We will announce those numbers soon, but we are the number one in the MAC, and we're gonna just continue building it from here. The next step is gonna be average 1500, and we want to eventually get in top 25 in the nation. Our sport is booming, it's exploding. Everybody is increasing numbers, but I've been, telling anybody who would listen and those who didn't want to listen, we have the team that has earned and deserves to have this place back most of the time. And I challenged and asked our community to show up, and they have. And I'm so grateful. All of our players are grateful. This place is special. What we have here at BGSU is special. The Stro is the best place in the MAC to play volleyball, and I know even our visiting teams, as much as they probably don't like to play against us, they love the environment that we create. And on top of that, our fans also how well we travel. I mean, sometimes we have more Falcon fans, in orange and brown than the home team, which, I'll take it.
Yeah.
But what we want is continue building this attendance numbers here. Our student attendance made a difference. I think that was the key this last fall. A few of the matches, again, I can think of the Michigan match. They helped us win that match in 5, but that was an unbelievable environment. And what I envision is have that happen more often. That we don't need to have schools, Michigan, or next fall we will have Ohio State here. I can make that announcement. Hopefully we sell it out, but the next goal is going to be to sell out Stro during the regular season, and then bring the MAC tournament back to Stro and hopefully celebrate another championship here with our fans.
All right. Well, Coach, I wish you all the best next year and moving forward. Thank you so much for making me a part of the program this year. Thank you for giving me the time today, of course, and all of your players for all the time they've given to me this year.
Oh, Stephen, thank you. I told you this the other day when we had our team awards dinner. What you have done for us for BGSU Volleyball, the exposure that you gave us, the story that you told about our program, our players, we are so appreciative and so grateful for you. And you made a big impact, and you played a big part also in our attendance numbers. So thank you.
I did what I could to try and give the program as much of a platform as I could. So
Takes a team. Thank you.
Takes a team. That's 100% right.
you.
And I need to also thank Kyle Edmond as well. He's the one who's actually filming this right now, but he's been filming a lot of these this year. So I really appreciate Kyle for all his help he gives to our program and to the volleyball program as
Thank
well.
you, Kyle.
This was the 12th and final episode of the 2023 version of Diggin Deep with BGSU Volleyball. For more content related to BGSU athletics, you can always follow Falcon Media Sports Network on Twitter X at BG_FMSN. We'll see you around.